And for more on the lunar landing, our senior correspondent Siddharth MP sends us this report. Take a listen.
There's barely hours to go for the lunar landing of India's Chandrayaan-3 mission. Particularly, we're talking about the Vikram lunar lander and the Pragyan rover within, which will have to soft land on the moon. 5:45, this process of powered descent is expected to begin India time, and 19 minutes later at 6:04, the landing is expected to be completed, soft landing process. This is of course a very technically challenging feat because the spacecraft has to be slowed down from 1.6 kilometers velocity to 1 meter per second velocity, almost 1,000-fold reduction in velocity using its own engines. It will have to come and vertically land like a helicopter. This is the most sophisticated part. Let's remember that last week, it was just a couple of steps prior to this one that Russia's Lunar 25 could not succeed. It crash landed on the moon because of an engine overfiring. Even 4 years back, India's Chandrayaan-2 craft could not land on the moon because of some system errors and miscalculations, and Chandrayaan-2 had crash landed. So this is India's second shot at soft landing on the moon. What we can expect today is around 3 p.m. ISRO will take a call based on all studied parameters about the spacecraft and its health, whether they can go ahead with the landing mission. If there is no anomaly, they will go ahead and landing will take place as planned at 6:04. If not, there is an anomaly. There is a possibility to delay the landing process, and it might happen only 4 days later. 6:04 p.m. the landing is expected to be complete. Chairman ISRO Dr. S. Somnath is expected to address the gathering and congratulate his team of more than 20,000 people at ISRO. And thereafter, the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to, address ISRO and ISRO scientists over a video link from Johannesburg, where he's attempting the BRICS summit. So a huge moment, and in fact the enthusiasm here on the ground is very, very significant. We're expecting a media contingent of more than 300 personnel, and this shows the kind of national significance that this mission has. From Bengaluru with video journalist Chandrasekhar, Siddharth MP, WION World is One.
And we're still on with the story. The Indian Space Research Agency's Chandrayaan-3 mission is less than 10 hours from attempting a soft landing near the lunar South Pole. The entire nation, and in fact the whole world, is eagerly waiting as India attempts to create history. Excitement is high across India, but so are fears. Both children and adults alike are gathering at religious places. Prayers are being held across India for Chandrayaan-3 to succeed in its attempt to make a soft landing on the lunar surface mere hours from now. If it succeeds, Chandrayaan-3 will be the first craft in history to land on the dark side of the moon. In the Indian city of Varanasi, Hindu priests held special prayers for a successful landing. The name Chandrayaan means moon vehicle in Hindi and Sanskrit. Meanwhile, schools are also marshalling students to watch a live telecast of the event, and space enthusiasts are organizing parties to celebrate. Meanwhile, sand artists across the country expressed their support as well and optimism for a successful landing. The sand artists in states of Odisha and Uttar Pradesh made stunning sand sculptures depicting the moon mission.
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, फील वेरी प्राउड एज अ इंडियन। ये जो अगर सक्सेसफुल हो जाए तो इससे बड़ी बात कोई नहीं होगी। बहुत ही एक्साइटेड है हम लोग कि हमारा देशवासी के लिए बहुत ही गर्व का विषय है। बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, फील वेरी प्राउड एज अ।
According to ISRO, the Chandrayaan-3 mission is on track as per the schedule. The organization says that the systems are undergoing regular checks and Chandrayaan-3's smooth sailing is also continuing. ISRO also released images of the moon captured by the lander position detection camera that scanned the surface for potential landing sites. The rough terrain of the moon makes a landing on the South Pole difficult, but making a first landing would be historic for India. The region's water ice could supply fuel, oxygen and drinking water for future missions.